welcome back. This is a bit of a different video compared to what I usually post. All the B-roll clips I recorded like yesterday or the day before I've already forgotten. And this scene, I was just rambling without any talking points. I was just repeating stuff by accident. But yeah, this is going to be quite a long video. Stick for it, up to you. You don't, I'm honestly not bothered. But it's just like, I've got a few talking points, or actually quite a lot that I just want to, get off my chest, get out there and just, because I hate, holding stuff in. Hope you don't mind, I'm just going to like be eating at the same time, but I want to start off with, I moved house. Like my last estate agent, God, they were so bad. They were pretty much trying to take my deposit off me. They were taking the mick. Oh yeah, we'll get back to you, just constantly ignoring my messages. But when it came to me like handing them over the keys, instantly, they kept replying. But the second I asked, so what's up with my deposit? Ignoring me, being like, oh, we'll get to you about it. And I was like, you know what, I'm not having this. So I gathered all the evidence and I said, and pretty much in a gamble, hoping that they don't actually, call my bluff. But I was like, I'll take you guys to court. And I also hit them with all the evidence I got. Because I remember like ages ago, I gave them a 1-star review. And they basically were like, please take it down, please take it down. So I knew they'd brick it if I was to say I'll write a full review of what you actually did, because they broke the contract so many times, as well as like the government laws. But yeah, long story short, they pretty much gave me my deposit back in full. But yeah, so I want to talk about recent work I've done. I've started working for my coach doing social media videos. That's gone pretty good. I've managed to grow his TikTok to 900 followers, probably going to be at like 1,000 tomorrow, and just like over 2 weeks it's taken over, like all from scratch. His Instagram, ever since I've taken over, has grown, I think as of right now, 260 followers. So it's doing pretty good. But I'm going to see if I can advertise that service to other gyms, because then it would be like a good retainer income that I can get off at other gyms, some good income while I'm in uni, so hopefully that would be good. I also work for someone named Tom Rogan. He's a popular musician in Liverpool. I didn't think I was going to get the gig with him, but hey, he got it, and apparently he likes my work, so hopefully I'll work with him again. But yeah, I do enjoy working with my coach. It's given me plenty of opportunities. He's the one that started my career pretty much, but I'm trying to switch from photography to more video work, so I do appreciate him letting me do that. But the main talking point for this video is I want to try new videos, because the current work I'm doing just doesn't feel like me. I'm posting work like tutorials, some behind the scenes, I'm trying to grow my social media brand, because as a freelancer, I feel like that's what you should do. But I feel like I'm taking it in the wrong direction. For example, Discover, my original business when I started, it was with me and 2 friends, and my issue was like on the Discover account, like the business page, I was just posting like random street photos, and then eventually I got into Muay Thai, which is, yeah, it was good. But I trapped myself in Muay Thai, and that is a whole different, video to talk about. But basically I got stuck in that, and then I just got burnt out from the work. It just wasn't fun. So I've done a whole rebrand. I've called it like ABK Creative. I was going to go with media. There was so many other names I could have went with that weren't ABK, but unfortunately they were taken in some sort of way. And the reason I did it is because I wanted like a fresh start, but also Discover, when typing it up, you're pretty much competing with some fucking Web3 crypto page, so it just wasn't worth it. So I was thinking, for SEO reasons, I might as well change it, and I spelled Discover DSCVR, which a lot of people struggled with, so I did have to change it. Well, obviously, settled an ABK, and then there was like a good few logos that I went through, and everyone was telling me to go with like a really simple one, but I wanted to go with a slightly modern one, which I'll show on screen right now, maybe, I don't know. But this is the logo that I do like. I think it's modern, it represents me as well, and it's like, because I do want to get into weddings, so I'm hoping it's kind of got that aesthetic, maybe not, I don't know. But let's see, like I said, I've wrote down these things. So for the future, relating back to me changing my style, I want to post videos that I do enjoy. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been burnt out from posting those videos. Yes, I can script a video, like 7 videos in a day, and then just bang them out, post them. That's boring. Obviously there's creativity in writing the scripts, but it's not that creative. To me, that's just low efforts. I actually want to post stuff that's higher quality. It's got better meaning to me, and it helps me develop my skills. Me posting scripted videos where I show you what websites and stuff to use, that isn't really me. Yes, I'm helping you, which I do like helping people, but it's just I'm not developing my skills, not really putting myself out there, because I do want to be a filmmaker at the end of the day. So I'm going to start posting content that I do enjoy. So I'm going to try do documentaries. I'm definitely going to try and do more spec ads, because all this just follows onto my rebrand. When I initially started the business, I always had gas, or whatever you want to call it, where I always felt like I needed new equipment to make up for the lack of skill I had. And every time I buy a new piece of equipment, I'm like, oh, actually I need this as well, I need that as well. And like, this has been like building up over a few years now. And now I've just gotten to the point where like I needed to change my mentality. Fresh start, new business, get me out of the Muay Thai scene. I'll still do some work in it. And same with like my personal mindset, where I said to myself, I'm going to do bad at this work, I'm going to do bad at that. And obviously if you go in with that type of mentality, you're just going to do bad work. And there's no way for you to develop your skills unless you go out there and do the work. So I had to stop being afraid of taking work and start putting myself out there and do work I've never done before. Like for Tom, I did the music behind the scenes, kind of similar to events I've worked on. So I was comfortable, I do have the skills, but that's what I need to do. I need to put myself out there and do work I'm not comfortable with doing. So that's the mindset change I've had. And that relates to my content as well, because I want to post stuff I actually enjoy. Once a week, twice a month, 3 times a month, it doesn't matter. As long as I enjoy it, I'm going to try post it and actually make it higher quality instead of just posting like brain rot type of content. I think like that type of content I post is pretty much brain rot. There's no value in it, is what I think. So I'm going to change that. And then obviously, like I said, going forward, new personality. Well, not even new personality, I'm going to just be me pretty much. I'm going to post what I actually enjoy, and hopefully like some people do stick around and they like it. Also, so let's get a little bit personal. I've started driving lessons. I've delayed this for God knows how long. I could have started last year, but I had plenty of money saved up, and then a bunch of family issues happened, and then, you know, bang, money's gone. But I've recently started saving up again. I had my first lesson. I found like a lady parking like at an Asda car park while I was moving in, and she looked quite good, so I was like, you know what, Leo, let me ask her. She said £35 an hour, which is what I thought. Turns out with £33 an hour, which is even better. You'll never get these type of prices in Manchester, it's so hard. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to give her a try. I was a bit hesitant because when I looked at the driving school, I was like, oh shit, 4.8 stars, this is good. None of the reviews mentioned her. So I booked one lesson just to see if she's alright. I went in, and safe to say, from that one lesson, I booked 10 lessons straight away, because she's actually a very good coach, tutor, instructor, whatever you want to call them. So I'm hoping I can pass. I haven't done my theory. I've just always like procrastinated for some reason. I'm a really bad procrastinator, so I'm planning to hopefully pass it within a month. I'm hoping that is enough time, where if I try and revise at least half an hour each day, then I can pass. And hopefully no more than 20 lessons is enough for me to pass. I feel like I am quite a quick learner as long as you explain stuff to me in detail, which obviously, you know, everyone learns quick if you explain stuff in detail, but I do find myself, you know, picking up things quite fast. And as long as I get over my heavy foot, I'm quite like heavy-footed and stuff, so. But surprisingly, I didn't stall once the first lesson. I thought we were going to go to like a car park, and then she ended up taking me to like a residential area, which is fair enough, but we live in Manchester. No matter the area, it's always going to be busy. So there was cars coming up from front, from behind. And then she was making me go up hills, blah, blah, blah. But it was actually quite fun, so I'm quite excited for the next lesson. I'm going to put me on the hill starts, then she's going to... Whoa, there's a bee. Come on now. The fuck? That was not a bee, that was a wasp. I don't even know what I was saying. Move on to the next point. My current house. To be honest with you, I don't care if my current housemates hear this. They are a fucking mess. Need to sort out this shit. Like, most of us are good, but there's two specific people in the house, and they like fit a stereotype. And my god, one of them absolutely stinks, while the other one just leaves a mess in the kitchen. Like, one of the girls in the house told them off, like, fucking clean up after yourselves, like, to both of them pretty much. And one of them left the fucking air fryer. Whoa, why is it in my ear? Fucking This wasp has actually got like an issue with me. It just flew right onto my mic and then it tried to fly in my ear. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck?